Welcome to this matchup here in the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series presented by Smash It Sports. My name is Bill Smith. We are here bringing you further action here in the O-Zone. We have a good game coming your way, folks. I hope everyone is comfortable. Hope everyone is happy. Hope everyone is healthy. Hope everyone's ready for a fun ball game between the Virginia champs and the Tennessee champs. Madison Heights, Virginia's own, and Lebanon, Tennessee's own. State champions right here. A couple different paths to get here. Yesterday in pool play, Virginia wins a 13-3 matchup over a real good Arkansas team, and Tennessee loses in what was maybe the game of the day yesterday in the O-Zone, a 1-0 loss to South Carolina. Those are, I should say, two really good teams. This is a talented Tennessee team that lost to a real good South Carolina team. So a good battle coming your way here in this one, as this Virginia team clearly with some firepower yesterday in that 13-3 win. Pair of community, as I mentioned already. Shout out to everybody out there in Madison Heights, Virginia, Lebanon, Tennessee, cheering on their state champions here as we begin bracket play here in the DYB World Series. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the O-Zone. These are the oldest kids. These are the big kids. This is the big field. We got some big games here. Your Lando Frost starting lineup, brought to you by Lando Frost, family-owned business that's been making great tasting lunch meat for over 60 years. Find their brands in supermarkets nationwide. Check them out at landofrost.com. Your Tennessee starting lineup, beginning this one. Tennessee will doing the hitting as your away team. Felipe Moreno Jr. will hit first. He'll be followed by Brooks Ware, Aiden Hannigan, the catcher, E.J. Howard, Cole Jackson will be your starting pitcher today for Tennessee, Dallas Williams, Bryson Pennell, Tiger O'Valley, Ethan Perry, Ethan Hogan, Liam Lynch, Chance Davis rounds out the batting order. We will get your Lando Frost starting lineup for Virginia when they come to bat. But your starting pitcher for Virginia, Jace Mays, he gets the ball here in this one. He'll be throwing to his catcher, talented kid. Saw him playing yesterday, Colin Bennett, the leadoff hitter. A little sneak peek at your Lando Frost starting lineup there. This Virginia team,
number 21, Jace Mays.
You see them in the pink uniform, a portion of today's cancer awareness festivities here at the Sportsplex here in Laurel, Mississippi. Shout out to everyone here in Laurel for that one. It is Cancer Awareness Day. Everybody's come together today to honor survivors and loved ones, remembering loved ones, and support everybody currently fighting. So there's a lot of pink out there in the park. Shirts for the officials, shirts for this Virginia team. You'll see a lot of socks, a lot of hats, a lot of tape, a lot of pink out there today, bringing awareness and as we celebrate the strength, the courage, and the hope of a community as we celebrate the first pitch here from Jace Mays. In there for a called strike to Felipe Moreno Jr. So Moreno leads things off here. Swings there and taps one. My player info sheet, Felipe Moreno, his nickname, he is known lovingly on his team there as the Mexican Maniac. So, young Maniac, see what you can do here. Sees a ball up high. Moreno, an 8th grader at Carroll Oakland. And sees strike 3. That's a well-placed pitch from Jace May. So Moreno goes down looking to start this one. Nice pitching there from Jace Mays.
Number 5, Brooks Ware.
So Brooks Ware will step in. Ware, the shortstop, starting today. That ball up high. Here's a look at the pitch that put down Moreno. This pitch was well placed. Right there. Nice ball. Brooks Ware in there. B-dub. Fouls this one off to the right side. So second game of the day here on the Howard Field here at the Sportsplex in Laurel. Lovely, lovely day here. It is warm. Won't deny that, but beautiful looking field down there. Great facilities here. Shout out to everybody doing all the work, getting these fields ready. Doing an awesome job. But a hot day and a hot afternoon here for this second matchup on the Howard Field. Pitch coming. And a strike called. Ware seemed confused. Still standing to the side. So Ware will step in there. Confusion on whether or not time was called. So the umpire just signaled 2-2, and Ware is walking off. So we're going to let everybody out there. We're going to let the adults handle things. So Ware will... I'm not sure if his at-bat is done. Again, we're going to let this settle down there, and we'll see what happens.
Next up for Tennessee, number 24, Aiden Hannigan.
So Aiden Hannigan will step in. It appears Ware is down on strikes. Ball down low from Mays. The pitch. In there for a strike. Young Hanny. Aiden Hannigan, 7th grader here on this Tennessee state championship team. Bounces one foul back behind the plate. Works a 1-2 count. Talking with the coaching staffs. Use this same sort of anecdote as the pitch comes just wide. Use the same sort of anecdote in my previous game, but we are dealing with a tournament filled with state champs. This is the DYB World Series here, folks. But asking both coaching staffs about their state tournament runs, and both said real good things and similar things to what I've heard. This is driven into right field, and the base hit is down. This is going to get all the way to the wall. Hannigan's going to round first and pull into second base with a head-first slide and a 2-out double from Aiden Hannigan. So Hannigan pulls into second there. The catcher looks like a runner's going to come in for him, but he keeps Tennessee alive. Fist bumps from E.J. Howard over at the plate. He's about to come up. Here's a look at the swing. Good piece of hitting. Sent it right back where it came from. That outside pitch fired into right field.
E.J. Howard.
So E.J. Howard now with a runner in scoring position. Ball in high to E.J. Big Papa Howard, 8th grader from Lebanon, Tennessee. Swings over the top of that one. The 1-1 to Howard. Does swing over that one, so 1-2 now. So E.J. Howard, a 1-2 count, a runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way, runner leaving. Ball's in the dirt, no throw down to third. Bennett stepped away and thought about it. So Mays to the plate, the runner's breaking, and a balk is called. So Mays doesn't disengage properly, and a balk is called on the runner starting from third. And the first run of the game trots home in the form of Aiden Hannigan. Here's a look. Hannigan starts shuffling. Love this third base camera. So he goes, and then there it is. Mays kept his foot on the rubber. Now here's a liner into right field. Maybe an attempt at first base, but this goes up a little high. So Howard with a 2-out single. You saw the run from Hannigan.
Now batting for Tennessee, number 44, Cole Jackson.
So Cole Jackson will step in. The Cole train, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Jackson today's starting pitcher, so pitcher to pitcher here. Swing and a miss on that first pitch fastball from Mays. Mays with Howard leading away from first. Howard goes, swing and a miss. Ball into second base. Howard will be in there standing up. So Howard steals second base, but 2 strikes on Jackson at the plate. Checking the runner to the plate. Bounce back to the mound, but gonna get all the way through. Doesn't get all the way through. Sliding stop. So sliding and ranging was Bradley Sale. He saves a run. Doesn't get the out at first, but that ball gets into center field. There's another run for Tennessee. So this.
To the plate next for Tennessee, number 8, Dallas Williams.
So the runners on the corners. Runner from first is going. No throw. So Jackson pulls into second base. Here's a look at the play. And there's the sliding stop. That saved a run right there. Out not recorded at first, but 2 runners on here instead of 1 and a 2-0 lead. And a runner will come on for Cole Jackson, who's running at second base.
Courtesy running at second base for the catcher will be number 5, Brooks Ware.
Brooks Ware running at second base. The pitch now to Dallas Williams. He lifts this one on the right side. And the out is secured up against the fence. Nice play over there. Bragan makes the catch. And Tennessee is retired. So a fun defensive inning. Couple of hits and a run. Tennessee on top as we head to the bottom of the first. 1-0. We'll get our first look at the Virginia lineup. That was a fun inning of baseball right there. Just had a little touch of everything there in 6 hitters. Here's a look at the pop out. Ranging and coming up with it. Right up against the fence. That was not an easy play. J.J. Bragan brings that one down. So Colin Bennett will get things started here in just a second as you get your first warm-up looks at Cole Jackson.
Number 44, Cole Jackson.
The cheers for the young hurler from Tennessee. So 1-0 your score as we head into the bottom of the first. Pitch there from Cole Jackson, the 7th grader from Tennessee. He will do battle here in just a second. Want to thank Lando Frost once again as we give you the Virginia Lando Frost starting lineup. Colin Bennett will lead things off in just a second here. J.J. Bragan, Jace Mays, Brody Irvin, Ja Rose, Camden Murray, Jackson Tyree, Bradley Sale, Rain Sprouse, Holden Campbell, Kendrick Poe, and Uriah Mason rounds out the 12-man lineup here for Virginia. Up to 12 in the hitting lineup here in DYB. Everybody hits, everybody plays. And Bennett will hit and play here to lead things off for the Virginia State Champs.
For Virginia, number 82, Colin Bennett.
Colin Bennett doing the catching today. Sees the first pitch strike. Bennett yesterday, 2 of 3, couple of hits in the (13-3) win over Arkansas. There's a ball that just misses. 1-2 count here on young Colin Bennett. Jet as he goes. This ball is down there, working that outside lower half here. Pitch on the way. Bennett lifts this one just short of first base, not quite able to come up with it, so he'll stay alive. As Bennett, the 7th grader out of Madison Heights, Virginia, Early goings of this one in a 1-0 game in favor of Tennessee. Pitch on the way. Just outside. Count moves full now to the Virginia leadoff hitter. Bennett, the catcher. Pitch on the way. Bounce to short. Up with it. Cross. And just getting him. Bennett flying down that line. 6-3-year putout on the hard throw from Ware. So Bennett down on the grounder to short. Made. Jackson throw a bunch of pitches. Now J.J. Broggan stands in. Broggan with a nice defensive play to end the first inning. Over there at first base. Real strong play against the fence. Pitch to Broggan, lifted back out of play. J.J. Broggan, 7th grader, Medicine Heights, VA's own. Slaps this one back, foul off the screen. Pitch on the way. Broggan bounces this one to second. Stepping back into the hole and bouncing. This bounces through a couple different guys, but Broggan's going to round and stay at 1. So Broggan will stand at first as Jace Mays, the pitcher, will step in. Looking to help himself. Used this line before, as we say in the biz. Pitcher-to-pitcher matchup here as Mays, Big Papa, stands in there. Runner away, throw it on the second base a little high. Throw a little closer to bag, might have had him. But Broggan slides in safe, so runner at second base and 1 out as Mays will hit here. Jackson's pitch, swing and a miss from Mays. Jackson's delivery outside. Pitch on the way. Smack toward first and through. Broggan hits the bag at third. He's headed home. Throw is coming to the plate, and Broggan puts the brakes on. Now the throw comes behind him, but the ball is right there, so he's going to stay. Broggan got the sign to go, came around, made it about as far as the Diamond Youth World Series logo before he put the brakes on. But Broggan will now stand at third as Mays hits the single that puts him there. Here's another look at it. This throw comes in. Strong throw out of right field. One hopper. You see Broggan right there throwing the brakes on. Throw from Tiger O'Valley out there in right field. Bunt look, pulled back in for a strike, but then just kind of trotting into second base is Jace May. Jace Mays, plural there, not one May, there's more. So 1 strike pitch on its way, and a little high evens the count at 1-1. So Irvin here will hit with 1 out and runners in scoring position. Looking to tie this one or reverse the lead here as he sees a ball in down low for ball 2. Brody Irvin, a couple of walks, takes a strike right there. A couple of walks, scored a run, was 0 for 1 in yesterday's contest. Brody Irvin, the 8th grader, Swings through that one, strike three, and a throw behind the runner at third. This ball gets away. Broggin's going to come home, and so the error on the catcher, the throwing error, results in a run for Virginia, and we are tied. So Irvin goes down swinging. This is going to bring up Ja Rose.
Number 33, Ja Rose.
The sixth grader from Madison Heights, Virginia. And a ball outside to the young center fielder from Virginia here. So 1-1 score as Rose bats here with a runner on second base. Good one brewing already in the first. Nice pitch there from Cole Jackson. Evens the count at 1-1. Rose back in. Eyes at second. Pitch gets all the way to the screen. Not quite able to handle that was Hannigan. And so now Mays just a single stop away from a lead for Virginia. Pitch on the way up high to Rose. The delivery. In there for a strike. So Rose has worked this count. Full count. Payoff pitch from Jackson to Rose. Runner at third, 2 down. Pitch on the way. And outside. So a 2-out walk puts Ja Rose at first. And Camden Murray will step in.
Stepping to the plate next for Virginia, number 10, Camden Murray.
Young Cam, another sixth grader. Pulls a bunt attempt back and sees a inner half strike go across for strike one. Rose at first, Mays at third, the 0-1. Runner goes from first, fake on a throw there. Bennett running over at first for his pitcher, or third. And that pitch called strike three. So Murray goes down looking. And after one, we've had some fun here, everybody. If you're watching in Virginia, Tennessee, anywhere in this fine nation of ours, or anywhere in the world, it's a 1-1 game after one. It's going to be a fun one. Stay with us. This is the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at SmashItSports.com today.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
The love of the game begins with a bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline.
Pitching away to start the second inning. Welcome back, Pennell. Up and behind everybody here. Bryson Pennell, 7th grader, young BP from Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And the pitch from Jace Mays. Up high. Did he go? He does, says the first base official. So 0-2. Want to mention this broadcast proudly sponsored by Smash It Sports, the online pro shop with the largest selection of baseball and softball gear. Guaranteed lowest prices. Swing and a miss, strike 3 against Pennell. Shop top brands, get free shipping on most orders, and find everything you need to play your best. Visit smashitsports.com. We thank Smash It Sports for sponsoring this here event. One out here is Tiger O'Valley will step in.
Tiger O'Valley.
Tiger or Tigger, as he is known in Tennessee circles, or maybe now national circles. Those of you listening, could be anywhere. It's a big circle. 0-1 pitch here to O'Valley. Smacked center field for a single base hit. So O'Valley aboard here in the second inning with a 1-out single. So the young 7th grader from Lebanon, Tennessee stands at first as Ethan Perry will step in. So runner, the on-deck hitter, forgive me, now in place as Ethan Perry, the second baseman, EP3. Solid name, young man. EP3, the 7th grader, sees that first pitch, lays a bunt down. This is a good one. This is going to die a couple of feet shy of the third baseline. He's aboard with a bunt single. Not the first time we've seen a bunt die in that grass over there.
Stepping to the plate next, number 27, Ethan Hogan.
So Ethan to Ethan here in this part of the lineup. Ethan Hogan, or E. The 8th grader steps in. He's got a pair of runners on and no one out except maybe, oh, I got ahead of myself. That throw was there, but dropped. And so now runners on the corners as O'Valley steals third. Bennett's throw was there. Here's a look at the bunt. That was well played. Murray had nothing to do with that one. And a throw over, and he's out at third. Picked off over at 3. So as Ethan Hogan gets loose, he's now got just a runner at first and swings through that for a strike. So suddenly less dangerous out there now with 2 outs and 1 runner on. E. Hogan sees a strike right there, so he's got a pair against him, 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Smacked foul back behind, went over the building that I stand in. So Jace Mays will step back. Pitch on the way. Smacked foul on the third base side toward the Tennessee dugout. .37 pitches for the young Virginia hurler at this point. Second inning, 2 outs, runner at first. Time called here. Pitch on the way. This is smacked towards center field, but nice play. Ranging was Irvin, and he gets the out at second.
38 pitches for Virginia. 38.
So Perry is retired on the play at second. Hogan ends this inning. Here's a look at it. It's a real nice ranging play, and then the force out over there. Well done by Brody Irvin, the shortstop. And that will bring his team to the plate here. Bottom two, 1-1 your score. It's a nice glove play over there. If you want to maybe get yourself a new glove, you can make plays at any position with the Wilson A2K and the A2000 baseball gloves. Designed with long-lasting pro stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to learn more and find your next favorite glove.
That one more time, coach. 27 for 17. 27 for 17. 21 for 13. Okay. 33 for 3. Right? Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, you're 27 for first base.
So the throwdown from Hannigan signals that we are about ready to get going here with Jackson's second inning of work in a 1-1 game.
Leading off for Virginia will be number 2, Jackson Tyree.
Tyree steps in, and he cracks one into left field. This is heading toward the fence. This is going to hit the fence, and he's going to pull into second base. Tyree coming along in with a leadoff first pitch double. Not wasting any time. Jackson Tyree. Here's a look right here.
Next up for
Tyree, the
Virginia,
sixth grader from
number
Madison
9,
Heights, Virginia.
Sale.
Drops that one in and hits the fence. First pitch down low to the second baseman, Bradley Sale. So Tyree stands from second. Sale swings over the top of that one. Strike one. So Virginia with an early runner in scoring position. Nobody out, I should say. Runner at second. This bunt is put down. Lovely bit of baseball there, moving the runner to third. So Sale down on the sacrifice bunt to the pitcher, and Tyree will stand at third with Rain Sprouse stepping in.
Now batting for Virginia, number 15, Rain Sprouse.
So Sprouse with a swing here can put his team ahead. Sprouse, the seventh grader. Pitching away. Sprouse hits this one outside of third base. Sprouse was 1 for 2 with a run scored in yesterday's big win. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Bryce down on strikes. So the seventh grader from Madison Heights heads to the bench as Holden Campbell will come in with a pair of outs now.
Holden Campbell.
So young Hobie, ball bounces in there. Campbell looked to cash in this run from third. Jackson looking to prevent that. Foul tip. Back to the fence.
38 pitches for Tennessee. 38.
Jackson comes set, delivers.
39 pitches for Tennessee.
Down low, 2-1 to young Holden Campbell. Swing and a miss, evens the count 2-2.
40 pitches for Tennessee.
So Cole Jackson about to deliver his 41st pitch of the afternoon. On its way, up high. So count is full. And down low. Hannigan didn't think so. So Holden Campbell draws the walk. This is going to bring up Kendrick Poe.
Stepping in for Virginia, number 4, Kendrick Poe.
There's that last pitch. That's a good spot, but that ball is down. Replay brought to you by Wilson. Pitch on way, runner away from first, swing and a miss on that one. So that evens the count at 1-1. And now runners at second and third as Poe hits here 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Just a little touch of that one on the foul tip. 1-2 delivery on its way. Fisted out toward first, and this is going to get handled, and the out recorded. So Virginia gets a couple runners, but can't put any across, and we are going to head to the third inning of a real good 1-1 ball game. Stay here and watch it. This is the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, Brad. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
I know when I'm putting a Wilson glove on, I don't gotta worry. You get over 40,000 pitches thrown throughout a season. It's always trying to stay locked in one pitch at a time, slow down the game, and want the ball to be hit to you.
I want to play every day. No, I like to have fun.
Love this thing. I'm gonna probably use this thing as long as I can.
Got to be locked in every pitch. At the end of the day, I just want to get outs for the pitchers.
It holds up throughout the entire season, which is a huge deal when you're playing every day.
I've been using the same glove for quite a while now. It's a testament to the product that y'all have been able to put in my hands.
If people have a Wilson glove, it's one of the best so far. No, the best is the best. People know that.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
I know when I'm putting a Wilson glove on, I don't got to worry. You get over 40,000 pitches thrown throughout a season. It's always trying to stay locked in one pitch at a time, slow down the game, and want the ball to be hit to you.
I want to play every day. No, I like to have fun.
Love this thing. I'm going to probably use this thing as long as I can.
Got to be locked in every pitch. At the end of the day, I just want to get outs for the pitchers.
It holds up throughout the entire season, which is a huge deal when you're playing every day.
I've been using the same glove for quite a while now. It's a testament to the product that y'all have been able to put in my hands.
And people have a Wilson glove. It's one of the best so far. No, the best is the best. People know that.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
I hate that. Welcome back to the DYB World Series, presented by Smash It Sports. Third inning about to get going in A real fun one. 1-1 here, your score. The Tennessee State champs and the Virginia State champs tied, doing battle here. Pitching change for Virginia. Now atop the mound over there. Toes to the slab, so to speak. Jackson Tyree. Coach Davis from Tennessee and the official having a conversation here is his hitter, Liam Lynch, you see in the foreground. He will step in to lead things off. Lynch played a little second base today and will step in and lead off this one.
Leading off for Tennessee, number 33, Liam Lynch.
Lee Man, the 6th grader from Lebanon, Tennessee. And the first pitch from Tyree is in there for a called strike. So he gets ahead 0-1 on the first hitter that he sees. Day is done for Jace Mays, who pitched 2 strong innings, gave up 1 run. Worked around a number of base runners in his 2 innings of work. But he is in the books here. Pitch outside. Colin Bennett among the many catchers over the course of this tournament dealing with this heat and doing a admirable job. A lot of respect for the young men in the game of baseball and young women in the game of softball who wear all that stuff on hot days. Pitch on the way from Tyree. Count is even. And a bouncing ball outside of first base. Unevens the count at 1-2. Sun shining on a hot day here as we're in bracket play in a tight 1-1-1 third inning. Pitch on the way from Tyree. This is popped toward short. This will settle in for the first out of the inning, handled deftly by Irvin.
Next up for Tennessee, number 17, Chance Davis.
Chance Davis will finish the first trip through the Tennessee order. Young Big Bird, 7th grader. The first pitch to Big Bird. Swung on and missed. Big hack there from Mr. Davis. Tyree's second offering in there for a called strike. So Tyree up there representing all the communities and folks out in Madison Heights, Virginia, Central Virginia, Hogtown, as I was made aware from the fine folks on the fans from Virginia here. Bounced outside of the right field line for a foul. A 5-1 trip through their state tournament. Talking with the coaches, Coach Timmy Mays, kind of walking me through their trip. Lost to a team and they came back, had to beat them twice, and they did just that to earn their trip here. Swung, missed, strike 3.
Back to the top of the Tennessee lineup for number 4, Felipe Moreno Jr.
Moreno struck out in the first inning. Young 8th grader. What he loves about baseball, everything. That is succinct and simple, but a wonderful answer, young man. Favorite baseball memory, going to Cooperstown, New York. Playing a tournament this year. And this is smacked over and taken out of the air by the first baseman, Mays. And there's the third out of the inning. So no damage. They go in order. First time we've seen that at all today. We head to the bottom of the third in what is a really nicely played 1-1 tie to this point. So Virginia will come to bat as the Tennessee champs will hit the field. Follow up on Moreno's story there. Here's a swing from that young man right here. Just didn't get enough of it. I am an upstate New York resident. Shout out to everyone back at that part of the country. Cooperstown is lovely. Anyone hasn't been, you should. It's a great time. Cole Jackson atop the mound for his third inning of work. He's looked very sharp today, much like his opponent Mays. He's worked in and out of trouble a little bit, but he's looked very good doing it. Number of base runners, but only one to speak of if you are the Virginia offense. On the other side, this Tennessee coaching staff, talked to them about their state title trip. And again, I've used the line a couple times. I'll use it again. Got to use the classics. These are all state title teams. But their trip through their bracket, coaches described it, a couple players I heard in the background describing it as fun. They did, obviously, a number of good things getting through that tournament unscathed and getting here as the state champs. Talked about how good a game yesterday's game was. So 1-0 loss to South Carolina. Obviously, it went the wrong way, but everyone was saying just how well played it was. So Uriah Mason will lead things off here for Virginia. Tries to bunt one. This pops back. This is a foul. So Uriah Mason, nickname of the Wild Thing. The long hair sticking out of the helmet. There's the subtlest of shouts to the Wild Thing, Mitch Williams from Major League Baseball fame. Wild Thing trying to get aboard, and the ball can't get handled at third. And Mason with a bunt that puts him on first. Pennell couldn't quite handle that one.
Back to the top of the Virginia lineup for number 82, Colin Bennett.
So leadoff base runner here as Mason quickly to lead off over there. No, throw will come and check him back. So Colin Bennett, lineup turns over. Grounded to short back in the first inning. And this ball gets away. Mason's going to chug on into second base. So the pickoff attempt ends up in right field. There's a pitch up high, bunt attempt there. High pitch to work with on that bunt. So Bennett, the catcher. Swinging on that pitch as he sees a ball outside, evening the count at 1-1. Talking with some of the Tennessee families. Enjoyed that run through the state tournament as well. Some one-sided games, some real good games. Talked about how this team has come together. They represent a number of different travel teams and different teams. This is an all-star team from their DYB group. Here's a bouncing bunt in front of the plate. He's going to reach on this one. There's some question from the catcher. I think he's asking if that maybe hit the batter. Umpires don't seem to have that one. Didn't look like it from back here, but what do I know? So Bennett reaches on the bunt. There's a look at it from the center field camera. It looks clean. So Bennett is aboard. So first and second. Bennett will lead from first. Mason from second base. And the hitter will be J.J. Broggen.
Virginia's number 1, J.J. Broggen.
Broggen stands in. Runner leaves from second. Runner leaves from first. And now 2 in scoring position waiting for Broggen. Nobody down, second and third. Pitch on the way. Bouncing ball towards short. Handled and sent to first, but this does drive in a run. So Broggen comes in, does a job. He'll go down 6-3, but get an RBI for the measure.
Stepping to the dish for Virginia, number 21, Jace Mays.
So Jace Mays, Big Papa, back in there. Jace Mays loves hitting home runs. And a high throw to the runner at third is going to result in another run, another runner advancing on an error. This one plates Colin Bennett. So a couple of throwing errors in this inning have helped Virginia scratch across 2 runs. Base is clear for Mays here with a 1 out at bat. Pitch up high for today's Virginia starting pitcher, now first baseman. This ball in there for a strike. Here's a look at that last play. This ball just sails, gets up there. There's a shot back out of play. The 1-2. Hammered. Left field. Gone!
And that's a home run for Virginia's number 21, Jace Mays.
Jace Mays says he loves hitting home runs, and he just got one in the DYB World Series. He extends the lead. Virginia leads this one 4-1 on Jace Mays' blast over the left field fence. There's another look at it. That ball is out of here. A home run for Jace Mays. Ball has come back. Love the tradition here. That ball will be presented to that young man. He had a home run in the World Series, and you get it as a keepsake. Very, very, very good stuff. So Coach Davis is coming out to talk to his pitcher, his infield, on the heels of the homer from Jace Mays. Jace Mays, a couple innings of pitching work, does a nice job at the plate. He's 2 for 2 now with a home run. Couple that with the single he had back in the first. And the conference is completed, and we will play on here. Jackson stands atop the mound yet again as Brody Irvin will step in.
Now batting for Virginia, 0-0, Brody Irvin.
First pitch to Irvin up to the screen. Irvin, the 8th grader. What does Brody Irvin love about baseball? I quote, "It's fun." Yes, it is, young man. Yes, it is. Fun, fun stuff. There's a ball inside. And this ball hits him. And Irvin, the shortstop, will trot down to first with a 1-out hit by pitch. So another conference here, I believe, is going to result in a pitching change. Jackson comes off. Jackson, that 4-run line doesn't tell the whole story. Pitched well. And it appears your new pitcher is E.J. Howard.
Now on the mound for Tennessee, number 13, E.J. Howard.
Howard taking his warm-up reps. Want to give a shout to our sponsors out there in the corporate world. Is that where I go with this? Sadler Sports Insurance. This game and all games here in this tournament brought to you in part by Sadler Insurance. They have been the endorsed insurance partner for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly online at sadlersports.com. Sadler insures teams, leagues, camps, tournament hosts, and sports facilities. It is a one-stop shop for all your policies and risk management needs. Sadler's official insurance provider for Diamond Youth Baseball. Of course, all of us at Synergy Sports and Entertainment, myself, the whole crew putting this on. I'd like to thank the city of Laurel and the gang at Laurel Parks and Recreation for their kind hospitality throughout these couple of weeks. We're here into week 2. Our stay at the DYB World Series. For everybody out there watching, visit laureljones.com for more info about this great region. First pitch from Howard. Rose showed bunt, and then takes a first pitch strike. Rose reached in the first, was stranded. Ball down low, so count even between Howard and Ja Rose. Ja loves stealing bases. Would love to get an opportunity here. And this ball sails out into center field, but no go. Irvin pulls up there and thinks better of it. Williams was on top of that one early. Now another pullback on the bunt attempt. So 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Howard. Breaking pitch. This is hit towards short. Ware doesn't get a glove on it. Runner's going to come around third. No throw to the plate. I said that too soon. Throw gets there, but after the runner does, Irvin scores. And Virginia extends the lead to 5-1 on the RBI single by Ja Rose.
Next up for Virginia, number 10, Camden Murray.
So you can close the pitching line on Jackson. Here's a little nubber that comes out, and Howard flips for the out. So 2 outs as Jackson Tyree steps in, current pitcher of record, and this is flipped up in the air, foul back out of play. Bubba Tyree lifts this one, shallow left or deep short, however you want to take it, but taken down by Ware. He gets out there and pulls that out of the air, and Bubba Tyree pops out to end this inning, but a big one for Virginia. They get 4 runs. We are going to head to the 4th. Virginia leads this one 5-1. This is the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Number 5.
Fourth inning about to get underway. Brooks Ware stepping in. He'll face Bubba Tyree. Young Jackson toes the rubber to the plate with the pitch. And a ball down low to Brooks Ware. Ware hitting second in the Lando Frost lineup today. This 2-0 pitch brought to you in part today by Lando Frost, family-owned company that sees great importance in keeping communities and their families healthy and active. Lando Frost started their youth sports initiative in 2003, provides funds to help cover costs associated with organizing and operating youth sports organizations. For more info on that initiative, visit landofrost.com. This ball is in there for a strike, so 2-1 count to Ware. Ware struck out back in the first. This ball is a little high, so 3-1 here. To the Tennessee shortstop. Cheers and shouting, and it sounds like a home run on the other field, I believe, for Alabama. Pitch on the way. Smacked foul. And onto the field, celebrating a home run. Get that one back as a full count here to Brooks Ware from Tyree. Tyree's pitch fouled back again. So battle brewing here between Brooks Ware and Bubba Tyree. Giving me an opportunity to, once again, that ball out of play, sponsored by Wilson Baseball. Make plays with their selection of gloves using Pro Stock leather used by players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to find your next glove. Pitch. Outside ball 4. So that battle goes to Brooks Ware, who will stand at first base. We'll see how long he stands at first base as Aiden Hannigan steps in.
Number 24, Aiden Hannigan.
Brooks Ware loves hearing the crack of the bat and having his family here, making baseball something he loves since the moment he was born. Good man, Brooks Ware. Aiden Hannigan in there now as Ware steps away from first. Hannigan loves to meet new people, and he loves the intensity of a good game. Must like this one. Team's behind a little bit, but it's been a good one. Pitch to Hannigan. Runner leaving. Fly ball center field. Out is recorded. Throw won't come in as Ware will retreat. Hannigan flies to center. Poe thought about it.
Stepping to the plate for Tennessee, number 13, E.J. Howard.
Checking the runner is Tyree. To the plate, runner goes. Throw down to second, just a bit to the right. Very, very close. Irvin sure thought it was close. So Ware in to second base. Opposing shortstops in that last shot there, Ware and Irvin. As Bubba Tyree will come to the plate here on his next pitch to E.J. Howard. In the dirt, Howard sees that one. Howard, the current pitcher, 2-1 right now to the Tennessee pitcher. Howard on his way to 8th grade. Loves playing the game and being with his teammates. This ball's in for a strike. Howard couldn't quite pull the trigger. That was well placed on the inner half. Tyree set, check the runner, pitch on its way, bouncer. Nice play by Bennett to handle that one. Bennett's having a real nice game behind the plate. Tyree to the plate. Strike 3 called. Howard down looking.
Tennessee's number 44, Cole Jackson.
So Cole Jackson, the Cole train, 7th grader. He will step back in. Cole Jackson with a single back in the first. Was left stranded after Mississippi scratched their run across there. Sees a pitch in the dirt. A couple innings pitched in this one. Cole, whenever you're talking about it, says this young man, or playing or watching, baseball brings out a different joy, better than any other feeling. Some artistic words from this young man as he grounds to the pitcher and will be out at first. Love the sentiment, Cole Jackson. So Jackson down. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. A 5-1 lead for Virginia. Virginia there with a clean inning. One runner reaches against Bubba Tyree. Brooks Ware's first leadoff walk there. First batter of the inning, I should say. Leadoff walk. He goes uncounted, so to speak, as they get the next 3 outs. Bradley Sale will come in and lead things off here for Virginia. So in for his second inning of work on the mound is E.J. Howard.
Yes.
So a couple position changes getting recorded here as Howard is taking some warm-up throws. In place behind the plate. Catching change from O'Valley now back there for Hannigan's day behind the plate in the short term is done. Well, once again, shout out Smash It Sports, our sponsor. A big shout out to our diamond sponsor, Smash It Sports. Whether you're a player chasing your next bat or a parent gearing up for a future star, Smash It Sports has you covered. The best brands and unbeatable prices. Shout now at smashitsports.com.
Okay. But he's in first base, right?
Yes. And then my catcher is changing to 42-24 was my catcher, and he's come out.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
So, position changes now settled completely as our bottom of the fourth will get started here. 5-1 Virginia. Holding that 4-run lead. They will face E.J. Howard for the second inning of his work. Pitch runs inside to Bradley Sale.
Number 99, Bradley Sale.
Young B-Rad. Baseball is fun. Mention that. Love that. Simple, but very, very astute there, young man. His favorite baseball memory, first over the fence home run. Thrill for that kid. Last time I gave a note about home runs for one of his teammates, one went out, so let's see what happens here. Bradley Sale will face a 2-1 here from Howard. Kick, fire, in there for a strike. Count now even at 2-2. Howard into his windup, the 2-2. Tapped toward third, gloved, fired across, bouncing ball, not dug out of the ground. Sale reaches first. He's going to head to second. He's not going to head to second. He thought differently there. So Sale reaches that throw from third in the dirt, bouncing away. Here's another look.
Virginia's number 15, Rain Sprouse.
Bouncing ball thrown across. A perfect throw might get him. Maybe.
Brooks, it's not your bag. Play your position.
And now Rain Sprouse stands in there. Sprouse struck out back in the second inning.
Ethan, it's your bag.
Rain Sprouse, the 7th grader. It's another young man that likes hitting home runs. And his favorite baseball memory involves hitting back-to-back home runs. So, again, I don't know if we're willing this into existence here, but let's see what this young man does. Takes a strike there. Howard certainly hoping that that will not be willed anywhere. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards short. Steps on the bag. Fires the one for the double play. 6-3, your double play there. Sharp looking defense from Ware and Davis.
Stepping to the plate next with 2 outs for Virginia will be number 27, Holden Campbell.
So Holden Campbell will step in. Bases clear, 2 outs. And this ball was bounced out to the mound. Howard gets a glove on it, recovers, flips ever so softly to first base to record the out. So cleans up the runner with this double play right here. Real nice play by the Tennessee shortstop, Brooks Ware. And the hydration break and the end of the 4th both coming away at the same spot. So we'll be back in a few minutes here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Christian Hoffman. I'm joined today by William Wade, the commissioner here for Diamond Youth Baseball, and this is quite an ordeal that you put on here every year.
Yes, it is. It's fantastic. I mean, for the 3-week period, we've got about 125 teams between softball and baseball that have cycled through. We're super excited, to have Smash It Sports on board with us this year, doing a super job sponsoring our event. Also, Land of Frost has joined us as well, and we have a few other smaller sponsors. But that's what it takes to make an event this size happen. You know, you don't show up overnight and put this on. So, yes.
And you've got an army of volunteers that are out here making it happen as well, right?
Oh yes, all of our DYB officials, we're all volunteers. We do it for love of the game and to help our communities. And then also you've got another army is the City of Laurel Recreation Department under Elvin Ulmer. They're here for the 3 weeks, and they've been planning for 2 years for this event to make a good venue. And the bottom line, whether you win or lose in the series, it's about having memories that you'll take forever of your time here in Laurel, Mississippi.
Absolutely. And so what is your favorite part of these 3 weeks here?
Just seeing the kids participate. Like I say again, as an organization, winning or losing is not important to us. Of course, everybody wants to win, but the exciting thing for us is to see the kids at opening ceremonies when they're doing the pin trading, and and then we've also seen some great sportsmanship this week. Several of the teams I've seen this week, after one team's eliminated, both teams get together for team pictures, and that's what youth sports should be about.
Absolutely it is, and it's also Championship Monday here, so we'll see some winners crowned out here on this field as well.
Yes, we will. Exciting about that. We've got a full day of baseball. We appreciate Synergy Sports being on hand to stream our games. We feel like we've really stepped up our streaming game the last few seasons, and a big part of that Synergy Sports being on hand to do the little things that make this a great broadcast. You could just stream the games itself, but they bring in so much more of the event, by participating in our opening ceremonies and, interviewing children and coaches. And, again, we're here to let kids play a game. That's what this is about. And they really partner well with us and help us do that.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity for Synergy Sports to come out here once again, and you guys put on a fine tournament, and good luck the rest of the way.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And again, we're just excited about the future. We're looking forward to Synergy being with us next year in Orangeburg, South Carolina for the World Series. Our softball will be in Minden, Louisiana. We're working on some things for that as well. So we're just excited about the future.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yep.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
I know when I'm putting a Wilson glove on, I don't got to worry. You get over 40,000 pitches thrown throughout a season. It's always trying to stay locked in one pitch at a time, slow down the game, and want the ball to be hit to you.
I want to play every day. I like to have fun.
Love this thing. I'm going to probably use this thing as long as I can.
Got to be locked in every pitch. At the end of the day, I just want to get outs for the pitchers.
It holds up throughout the entire season, which is a huge deal when you're playing every day.
I've been using the same glove for quite a while now. It's a testament to the product that y'all have been able to put in my hands.
And people have a Wilson glove. It's one of the best of fire. The best is the best. People know that.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein and Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
I know when I'm putting a Wilson glove on, I don't got to worry. You get over 40,000 pitches thrown throughout a season. It's always trying to stay locked in one pitch at a time, slow down the game, and want the ball.
Welcome back to DYB World Series, presented by Smash It Sports. Hydration break, all the stoppages, everything done here. We're in the 5th inning. We're in the O-Zone, Tennessee and Virginia playing here. First day of bracket play, and Virginia leads this one 5-1 as the first 5th inning pitch from Bubba Tyree gets fouled back. We'll look at it there on the screen. Nice shot there, fellas. Tyree's second offering to Dallas Williams. Bounced to short. Off a hop and now to the ground. Irvin couldn't quite handle that. Looks like it tapped right off the inside of his glove. So Williams will reach on the air. And Bryson Pennell will step in.
21, Bryson Pennell.
Pennell from Gladeville Middle. 7th grader. Baseball is challenging, but I love a good challenge. It also means spending time with friends. Love the words out of some of these kids. Love the words out of all these kids. Some of them are very artistic. So the throw over from Tyree chases Williams back. But Pennell will stand in. There's an eye at the runner. Runner's going. Pitch is hit into center field. It will be played on a hop. Bragan gets there. The short hop was just a couple of feet in front of him. So Williams to second. Pennell to first.
Tiger O'Valley.
Tiger O'Valley, current catcher, to the plate. Young Tigger, the 7th grader, loves what baseball teaches me. Discipline and teamwork. Good man. First pitch swung on. Nice pitch there from Bubba Tyree. Here's the single a moment ago. This replay brought to you by Wilson. Just short of Bragan. Tyree checks the runner at 2 to the plate. Pitch with a little movement up high. Bryson Pennell over at first. Tiger O'Valley here. Here's the runner going. Throw into third. Tag is down. He's safe. Slid under the tag, does Dallas Williams. I support the umpire there. I think that's the right call. Saw Murray hop in there and perhaps slight disagreement with the official. Now that last pitch from Tyree, this is going to bring his coach to the mound. Coach Campbell coming out to have a chat. So Coach Campbell's chat gives me the opportunity to once again shout out our sponsors, Sadler Sports Insurance, proud longtime sponsor, insurance provider for DYB. Get your quotes instantly at sadlersports.com. Wilson Baseball, gloves, athletic wear, you name it, visit wilson.com. And then our Lando Frost lineup and the World Series presented by Smash It Sports. We thank all of our sponsors, us at Synergy Sports and Entertainment, for helping support this event and support young men like Bubba Tyree and Tiger O'Valley, who do battle here. O'Valley spins this one off the bat and up and over. 2-2 to young Tigger. Tyree's pitch. Another one hit out of play. This is going to get all the way onto the other field. So, Alabama coach sort of winces it. Came flying into his vision from about 10 feet away. Battle brewing here between O'Valley and Tyree. Pitch on the way. This is poked into right field. This is brought out of the air. Out is recorded, and a long throw comes all the way between third and the plate. Runners do not move up. Out is recorded as O'Valley flies to young Mason in right field. First out in the books as Ethan Perry will step up with 2 runners on.
Now batting for Tennessee, number 3, Ethan Perry.
Perry with a bunt single back in the 2nd inning. Flew down that line after laying down a real nice bunt. Turns and pulls this one foul outside of right. Ethan Perry loves his teammates. Good man. Just for baseball memory, another young man that played at Cooperstown. Up just a little ways from me. This ball just a little ways underneath the second baseman. And a throw to the plate, not in time. 2 runs come home. Perry bounces one to second, but the error puts him on, and 2 runs driven in. Suddenly Tennessee cut that lead. And it's a 5-3 ball game.
Tennessee's number 27, Ethan Hogan.
Here's another look. There's the swing from Perry, and this just squirts through. Feel for the kid. And then a long and strong throw from center field from Bragan. But trotting home, Williams and Pinnell. This game has gone from 5-1 to 5-3. Mississippi is not the team here. Tennessee cuts the lead in half. So 4-run lead becomes a 2-run lead and a runner on first. 1 down. Tyree to the plate and a ball. Ethan Hogan. Favorite baseball memory, his first home run. Swings and pops this one foul back out of play.
38 pitches for Virginia. 38.
Hogan will retreat back to first base. Correction, Perry will head back to first base. Hogan will retreat, if that's even the right descriptor, back into the batter's box. Hogan, the 8th grader from Lebanon, Tennessee, looking at a 1-1 pitch here and a runner on first. Runner leaves. This bounces in the gap between first and second. Got to hurry, but he's going to reach. Tough spot, Hogan put that. He's on. And Tennessee with 2 runners on. 2-run deficit here, and they're brewing some fun here in the 5th. So Liam Lynch will step in.
Now batting for Tennessee, number 33, Liam Lynch.
So Liam Lynch, the 6th grader, he will step in. Lynch popped to short, and now grounds to short. Quick play over there. Will record the out at first, but it'll move both runners up.
40 pitches for Virginia, 40.
So Lynch out on the ground out. Irvin puts him away at first to Mays.
Now batting for Tennessee, number 17, Chance Davis.
Davis, the first baseman, will step in. Struck out in the 3rd, but a chance to do some damage here. 2 runners on, 2 outs, down 2. Pitch on the way. Down low for ball 1. Tyree looks in, checks both of his runners. Big lead out at second base. And up high. Davis with a chance to plate 2 as Hogan leads halfway to third base on his secondary lead. Here's Tyree checking his runner at 3rd. Peeks at 2. Hogan steps away. Pitch to the plate. Bounce toward the mound. Bouncing ball into the shortstop's glove. Over to first. And Irvin gets Virginia out of it with the putout. Tennessee, though, does some damage. Virginia will come up here in the bottom of the 5th with a 5-3 lead. And in what has been a very entertaining baseball game to this point, continues to be close. Here's a look at that last play. Off the mound, up the middle, Irvin calmly and sends that along, retiring Davis. But we head to the bottom of the 5th with a 5-3 game. What is building to be the game of the day to this point here, over here at the Laurel Sportsplex. We're on the Howard Field here over in the O-Zone. Changes have come in the Lando Frost lineup as I see what appears to be a new pitcher and maybe a phone call coming to tell us that officially.
Thank you. Thank you.
So today's starting catcher, Hannigan, now your pitcher, into his warm-up pitches here as he pitches to today's second catcher for this Tennessee squad, O'Valley. E.J. Howard with a couple innings of work.
Tennessee is number 24, Aiden Hannigan.
Howard came in, gave up 1 hit, and then retired the next 5 that he saw. 1 got on, but went in order on a double play. So Howard pitches an inning and 2/3 and does well there. And gives way here to Aiden Hannigan. Throw down to second, completes this warm-up, and we are going to get going here with the bottom of the 5th. Virginia leading a close one. Fun ball game here, 5-3. Virginia will lead off here with Kendrick Poe.
Leading off for Virginia is number 4, Kendrick Poe.
Young K-Dot.
They brought somebody else in to catch.
He called 9. He called 9. Last inning they had a different catcher. Okay. All right. Thank you.
So, some checking on lineup situations. I want to again thank our presenting sponsor, Smash It Sports. When it comes to baseball and softball gear, nobody beats Smash It. For largest bat and equipment selection online, the lowest prices, guaranteed. Free shipping, real expertise from people who live the game. Smash It Sports has you covered. Visit smashitsports.com. So different lineup situations dealt with. All of this has been communicated, and we are ready to play some ball here. Hannigan's first pitch to Poe. Swing and a miss. Young K-Dot, what he loves about baseball, short, succinct. This kid loves hitting. So Hannigan, after one pitch, maybe needs a new glove. Has there ever been a better segue for me to do a Wilson read? Because if you need a new glove, you can get one like the Wilson A2K and the A2000 glove, designed with long-lasting pro stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to learn more and find your next favorite glove. I'm going to thank young Mr. Hannigan for giving me the opportunity to just slide that in seamlessly. So the 0-1 pitch coming to Kendrick Poe right here. Down low for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 delivery on its way. Bounced just outside of third base. Poe grounding to first back in the second inning to close that inning. We'll see a 1-2 pitch right here. This one hits him in the box, so he'll stand in there for another one. Poe walked and scored a run yesterday in that win against Arkansas. Hannigan. This is popped into left field and handled. Brought down out of the air by Moreno. One down here in the bottom of the fifth as Uriah Mason will step in.
Virginia's number 3, Uriah Mason.
Next pitch on the way to Mason. Bounce out to second. Handled on the first two clean defensive plays. 2 outs. That'll turn the order over for Virginia and Colin Bennett. The Wild Thing is put away as Bennett will step in. Young Bennett the Jet. Benny the Jet reference there, perhaps. I don't know this young man well enough to know if that is a Sandlot reference, but I'd love it if it was. I love it if it isn't, but I'd love it if it was. Loves playing the game of baseball, his favorite thing. Simple, but beautiful statement, kid. It's going to look at an 0-1 pitch here from Hannigan. Outside 2-0. That 2-0 pitch brought to you by Lando Frost, lineup sponsor, as we turn the lineup over here and see Colin Bennett for the third time today. Bennett with a bunt single back in the third inning. Grounded to short to lead off today's game. Pitch on the way in there for a called strike. Hitters count to the Virginia catcher. Bennett staring at a 3-1. Swings over the top of that breaking pitch. Count has run full, so 2 down here. 2-run game in the 5th. Your announcer sets the table. Your batter stands in. Your pitcher into his motion. Delay. Love the hesitation. Didn't quite work. So the Jet reaches, and J.J. Bragan will stand in there. A man who loves hitting. And a quick pick attempt over to first. Heard some shouts of, hey, we got him. The amateur officials on the Tennessee side not correct on that one. Or at least not in agreement with the official. Runner was away. Bragan hits this one outside of third base. So a strike and a foul ball will bring Bragan an 0-1 pitch and Bennett back to first base. Hannigan takes a look. Another attempt at first base. Bennett back with a head-first slide. Pitch on the way, runner away. Ball ended up in the dirt. And so Colin Bennett stands on second base as Bragan will be looking at a 0-2 pitch coming in right here. Bragan reached on an error in the first inning, scored a run, grounded to short in the third. Bouncing ball, clean pick from O'Valley on that one. Pitch on the way. Swung on, missed, strike 3. So that ends Virginia's 5th inning, and that brings us to the 6th. Virginia leads by 2. Let's see this 6th inning coming up right here. This is DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
I know when I'm putting a Wilson glove on, I don't got to worry. You get over 40,000 pitches thrown throughout a season. It's always trying to stay locked in one pitch at a time, slow down the game, and want the ball to be hit to you.
I want to play every day. No, I like to have fun.
Love this thing. I'm going to probably use this thing as long as I can.
Got to be locked in every pitch. At the end of the day, I just want to get outs for the pitchers.
It holds up throughout the entire season, which is a huge deal when you're playing every day.
I've been using the same glove for quite a while now. It's a testament to the product that y'all have been able to put in my hands.
If people have a Wilson glove, it's one of the best so far. Not the best, it's the best. People know that.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Here's a look at the play that ended the 5th. Back live here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Little falling strike there. Bragan not happy about it, but he goes down swinging, and this brings Tennessee up for the top half of the 6th. As I am reminded to my right, top of the order. So
Leading off for Tennessee, and number 4, Felipe Moreno Jr.
down 2, last inning. But this is exactly what you want if you're Tennessee coming up in this situation. You want your leadoff hitter. You want Moreno in there. And you want him leading off with a, it's about to say single into right field, but a real nice play by your Virginia second baseman, Sale. And 1 pitch, 1 down here in the 7th. Sale ranged well on that one. Brooks Ware will step in.
Tennessee shortstop, number 5, Brooks Ware.
Ware struck out in the first, walked in the 4th, was stranded. And pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Brooks Ware loving baseball his whole life. He's a kid who, mentioned it before, loves the crack of the bat. Modern bats don't really crack, but we'll see that sound effect, or hear that sound effect perhaps. Pitch on the way to Ware. Grounds this one out to short. And Sale retires another one. 2 down, 2 ground outs. Brooks Ware, before he heads off, you saw him ground to second there. Just want to throw his favorite baseball memory. My first home run off of a scoreboard, just like my dad did on his first home run. That's a fabulous story, young man. There's a look at that ground out just there. So Aiden Hannigan steps in, looking to keep Tennessee moving here. Hannigan hit a walk-off home run in tournament in Cooperstown. A few different players in this game have mentioned tournaments in Cooperstown. Bubba Tyree to the plate. Ball outside. Hannigan 1 for 2 today. Doubled in the first inning and flew to center field in the 4th. Throws one in there. Count moves to 2-1. Tyree looking to close this one up. Hannigan currently pitching, started this game behind the plate. Looking to keep it going. Pops this one in the air. This could be the 3rd play, and it is for the young second baseman. Sale pulls that one out of the air, and
that's your ball game.
That is the ball game. Bradley Sale, pair of grounders that he handles and takes that one out of the air. He responds with 3 outs, and Virginia moves forward, winning this one 5-3. Tennessee will slide in a different part of the bracket. We are not done with that Tennessee team. This was a real good ball game. Well played by both teams. I'd say the
After both teams shake hands,
shot of the game was probably Jace May's home run back in the 3rd inning. That was, in the end, the run that was the difference. Jace May's home run proves to be the difference in this one as Virginia wins 5-3. Here's a look, and this ball is gone. Mays gets all of that one. There's your USA Baseball play of the game. Mays rounds the bases, puts him up 4-1. His team ends up winning 5-3. So from Howard Field here in Laurel, Mississippi in the DYB World Series, Virginia wins this one 5-3 in a well-played game. We will see both these teams down the road, and we will see you later with our next broadcast from Howard Field. Thanking everybody at home. Thanking everybody pushing buttons and shooting things. CVC, Joel, and Spencer. I am Bill Smith signing off from this game. This is DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Both teams